Maurice here back for another Power Pack training. Today, this is a big one. What to do if you still don't have your first social media marketing client. If you've been doing SMMA for 3 or 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, and you still don't have clients, you're gonna wanna watch this video all the way through. I'm gonna give you guys golden nuggets to help you to get clients. There's something wrong that you're doing, and we're gonna cover that and help you guys to figure out what's the problem, why you don't have clients, okay? Now, here's the thing. First of all, folks, when you're starting something new, it does take time, okay? And my mentors always told me you gotta pay your dues, Maurice. And I'm telling you, sometimes, folks, you gotta pay your dues. So it may take a little time to get your first client, but don't give up. A lot of you guys quit too easy. If you want to make, 6 figures, 100K per year, okay, you have to give it time, all right? That's the great equalizer. Most people quit, and if you quit, you'll never win, all right? And if you want to win, you can't quit, all right? So we got to keep those things in perspective, all right? If you really want to make 100,000, which is about $8,000 a month, okay, you gotta give it time, okay? And what do I mean? You gotta give yourself time to build your skills up. A lot of your skill sets are very low. You're not at $10,000 a month. That's why you're not making $10,000 a month. And when I was new and I was at $0 and I wanted to get to $10,000 a month, I knew that I was number one. I was going to have to invest in myself. And that's what separates me and a lot of the other people that make money. We're willing to spend money to get to the next level. A lot of you guys aren't willing to invest in yourself. And that's one of the biggest Achilles heels that's slowing you guys down, is you're not willing to invest. If you want to be a doctor, you got to spend 10 years for medical school, all right? Or else you can't become a doctor. And if you want to make the big money in SMMA, it's about investing in your skills. And I'm just going to put this over here, okay? You got to invest. That's key. A lot of you guys don't want to do that, but we're going to just leave this as a side note. I don't want to really get into that. But your skills and investing in your skills is going to be the common denominator to determine how fast you get to $100,000 a month, which is about $8,000 a month, all right? And how fast, and if you get there, because if you're not willing to pay, then, ladies and gentlemen, you can't play. Plain and simple. But this is the big one, okay? Why you don't have clients, I can almost guarantee you're not focused. Okay, and I've done a training on this before, and I'm always going to train on this. Folks, if you want something, all right, this is so important, all right? This is why all my newbies are out there struggling. You guys are not focused, all right? You're all over the place, all right? You want to do cold calling. You want to do Loom. You want to do Facebook. You want to listen to this guru and that guru. And you want to be doing this, and you still want to have your cake and eat it too. You want to go out and party and drink and have fun and all the other stuff that you're doing, spending time on social media. Folks, you must, if this is your goal, 10K a month, this has got to be you. You got to focus. This can't be you. You can't have things going all over the place. Here's your 10K goal, and this is what most of you guys are doing, all right? You're all over the place, all right? You're all over the place. Instead of being focused on one thing, or let me erase this. Let me just put this there. I think this is better, all right? Instead of 10K a month, you guys got to crawl before you walk. Let's get to step one first, all right? And step one is your first client, because most of you guys don't have any clients, okay? Your first client. This is important. You got to be focused on one client, your first client, okay? You can't be doing all this different stuff, doing all these different strategies, trying. 1 minute you're in Shopify, the next minute you're doing Amazon FBF, the next minute you're trying to create a product. Focus on one thing and give it 1 to 2 hours a day. This is for cold calling. If you're going to be cold calling, you have to get focused. This is the number one thing why most people don't have clients. This is why you procrastinate. You're watching TV. You're watching all the YouTube videos, but you're not doing anything because you're not focused. And this video is designed to help you to get focused. I want you to focus. I want you to take a piece of paper right now and write down your first client. And I want you to say within the next 30 to 60 days, I'm going to grab Maurice's course, or if I don't have his course, I'm going to grab somebody else's course. I'm going to devour it. I'm going to focus, and I'm going to get my first client in the next 30 to 60 days. This is typically a good parameter or a learning curve for new people as far as getting your client. You can do it quicker than that, all right? But typically, if somebody was to say, Maurice, what is a typical guideline of a new person getting their first, like $1,000 to $2,000 a month client? I would say a good 30 to 60 days. That's 1 to 2 months. You should have at least a piece of a client, with 30 to 60 days if you focus, okay? So that's the guideline. So that's the number one reason why you don't have clients. You're unfocused. Get focused, and get focused today. And if you get focused today, guess what? You're going to get that proverbial 1 to 2K per month client, all right? And that's what you guys want. You want your first client, all right? And that's how you get it, is to get focused, all right? The next thing you got to do, folks, or the number two thing I said, is you got to go to work, okay? That's key. You got to go to work. There's no such thing as something for nothing, all right? When I first started SMMA, I was overworked, underpaid. I was working at a warehouse job at night. I was working a graveyard shift. I was sleeping during the day. I was working at night. I hated it. They wasn't paying that much, and it sucked, plain and simple. When it was raining, I was wet. When it was hot, or the summertime, I was hot. Okay, when it was cold, I was cold because I was working outside, loading up trucks in a outside warehouse facility, and it sucked. Okay, and when I stumbled upon entrepreneurship, starting my own business, SMMA, and I did a lot of stuff and failed, and we'll talk about that later. But the main thing is, when I stumbled upon SMMA, I took it serious. That's another thing. You guys got to take it serious. What do I mean by taking it serious? Man, I got committed. You guys are so uncommitted. How do you expect to make $10,000 a month and you guys are not committed? You can't win a championship unless you commit to winning a championship. And you can't make $10,000 a month unless you commit. How do you know you committed? You only focus on one thing. When something shiny object come across your screen or your email, you delete it. You skip it. A lot of you guys see ads coming across the screen and you just, oh man, I'm going to try this strategy instead of doing Maurice's cold calling strategy because it seems easier. Folks, there's no easy way. If a guru tells you it's easy, it's sleazy, don't purchase and get off his channel immediately. I'm here to tell you, you got to work hard. Okay, let me just put this here. You got to work hard for what you want. Doesn't mean you got to take a hammer and be out there working like I used to work at a warehouse. No. In other words, you got to put in the sweat equity. A lot of you guys don't want to put in the sweat equity that's required to be successful. See, when I started, man, I said, hey, you know what? I'm sick of this 8-hour job. It's not enough money. I can't buy what I want to buy. I can't live where I want to live. I can't take vacations like I want to take. But this opportunity in SMMA, if I help a few business owners, that's my thinking, man, I can be out of this dead-end job and I can live the life that I want to live. And so I committed. I got focused, meaning I worked the job, but then I came home and I focused and I put the time in. I made the calls. I learned how to cold call. I invested in courses. I wasn't cheapening myself. A lot of you guys are just cheapening yourself out. You'll give McDonald's all your money, Walmart all your money, Target all your money, Netflix all your money, and all these other movie theaters and eating out and the restaurants. But when it comes to you, you don't want to give yourself, meaning you don't want to invest in yourself, and you wonder why you're falling short, not getting clients. okay? But see, I wasn't like that. I said, you know what? I got to get out of this. And I was brand new. I got to get, and you guys got to say the thing. You got to say to yourself, man, I got to get out of this. I hate the situation that I'm in. You guys got to get fed up, okay? If you want clients, you got to hate the situation you're in. If you're comfortable with making 20, how you going to be making 50? You comfortable with 20. You're not going to strive. So what you got to do is get uncomfortable, folks. Get uncomfortable, and get uncomfortable now. Go into your bank account, get them few dollars, and invest in yourself, okay? It's not getting you what you want anyway, so you might as well turn it into something bigger. And that was my thinking. I got $1,000, $2,000. Man, I'm going to invest in as many courses, try to hire me a coach, and do whatever I can to increase my stack. And if you want to increase your stack, it's all about taking risks and doing things that unsuccessful people aren't willing to do. So you got to work hard for what you want, folks. And it does mean investing time. You got to put the time in. A lot of you guys don't want to put the time in. And if you put the time in, guess what? You're going to reap the benefits. You want benefits of SMMA? Put the time in. Invest in yourself and be laser beam focused. That's the key. That's the way you get your first client. All right. You just follow this. I know you guys wanted strategies and all that. The strategy is to pick that phone up and go to work. Get the scripts. Click the link in the description. Grab the ICP course. It's pennies on a dollar. Get the scripts. Okay. Get the scripts. Get the rebuttals. All right. Read them. All right. Go to Yelp. Go to Craigslist, all right, or Google or Facebook, find a bunch of businesses, pick the phone up, and reach out to them. All right, I'll show you guys how to cold call. You got to do is watch my video. I'll show you how to cold call, and then I'll take it one step further. If you guys want to see me closing people, see me processing credit cards, then you can grab the ICP course. I do all that stuff live. I don't do it on YouTube for various reasons, okay? I don't want my clients' information out there or what have you. And closing simple. I don't have to show you how to close. It's simple. It's about 10 questions that I ask when it comes to closing. It's very. I don't hard close nobody. You know what I mean? A lot of you guys want to know how to close, man. I look for people that are looking for me. Write that down. When I close, it's simple. I take my clients through the closing process seamlessly, okay? There's no hard closing because I want those that want an opportunity. I'm not trying to force nobody to get rich. Either you want it or you don't. And if you want it, it's going to be simple. And that's what I teach. So if you guys want to see that process, click the link in the description. That's it. I hope this has been of immense value to you. Make sure you guys comment below. Take action. Let me know what you thought of the video. Hit the thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber of the channel, make sure you become a subscriber of the channel. Hit that button now and subscribe. I put out a lot of fire to motivate you guys and to show you. I just don't motivate you and give you the inspiration because a lot of you guys are stuck. And my goal is to get you unstuck. All right. And the only way I get you unstuck is to give you the truth. And I guarantee you, if you follow this and you get focused, within 30 to 60 days, you'll have your first client because you're going to work hard for it. You're going to understand, well, this is day 30. Maurice said that, you know, if I didn't hit it to keep going, you're going to keep going. You're going to do what you got to do. And that's what you got to do, folks. So focus, work for what you want, invest in yourself. You got to improve your skills. And if you improve your skills, folks, you're going to make the money. All right. So that's it, folks. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.